Welcome to Roosties. Would you like to try our sweet and spicy, crispy fried, sauce-soaked, finger-licking chicken strip?
Yeah, I'm just here to pick up my order for Jeremy. I ordered some cheese sticks. They should be ready.
Excuse me, why is it every time I come up in this motherfucker y'all forget to put the extra sauce up in the bag? I'm sick of coming up in this motherfucker and y'all forgetting to put the extra sauce up in the bag. You metal motherfuckers be doing this shit on purpose and I'm sick of this shit.
OG, you don't want to do that in here,
Apologize for the inconvenience, sir, but we are serving
Hey,
another
no, excuse
customer
me,
at the
brother.
moment.
I'm sorry, but mind your own business. This ain't got nothing to do with you, brother. Now, these motherfuckers always forget to put the bag. How y'all niggas gonna reconcile the situation? Now, I'll have to drive all the way down back to this motherfucker from all the way down 2 blocks from here. I ain't got gas money to be doing that shit. I need to be compensated
You're
for this
detecting
shit.
hostility. The Roosties Corporation asks that you lower your tone when addressing
Watch my
staff.
tone.
I just want to get my.
Watch my tone. Y'all lucky I don't turn this motherfucker up in here. You lucky I don't come up in here and just blast all y'all motherfuckers. Hey!
Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Darling. If you like this type of content, consider hitting that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. I got the hell up out of there. That Roosties is dangerous, okay? And I promise you, Niles is okay too. That was the other guy yelling at me. He got a little bit of buckshot. But that's exactly what they want society to look like. Honestly, any civilization throughout history that has had a slave class, and trust me, we live in a civilization where we have these oligarchs and we have a slave class, whether y'all know it or not. If you getting up and going to work and working 8 hours a day, you part of the goddamn slave class. Just to maintain your lifestyle, you're part of the slave class, okay? And in order to maintain any slave class, they have to keep us divided, because in every civilization where you've had slaves, the slaves have outnumbered the masters. And the moment the slaves realize that they outnumber the masters, then you have revolution. Y'all keep talking about healthcare and we need this and a livable wage and all of these things that people in society feel like they deserve because they work to put into the system to get out of that system that is not given back to them. But the reality of it is this society is run by, like I said, oligarchs, company men, billionaires. And we're so brainwashed as people that people will literally defend these billionaires, and people like Elon becoming trillionaires saying they earned it. No one man can earn, like in a fair way, $1 billion. He built that money on the backs of the thousands of employees that got him to where he is. And I'm not saying that he didn't facilitate probably the dream to get there, but no one person becomes a billionaire, okay, without some unethical practices. And now you have these billionaires doing these symposiums telling y'all that they're going to replace y'all with these machines. If you're working in Chipotle right now, you should be scared.
The machine can do 500 bowls an hour. We're constantly iterating. And then, of course, the infinite bowl making machine. It can make salads. It can make fast casual Mexican. It can make Greek bowls, poke bowls, any kind of bowl. A third of our sales are in bowl concepts. The most inconsistency that we're seeing is in bowls because humans are making it and they sort of make it with different portion size, or they might miss an ingredient. The beautiful thing about this machine is the bowl actually is on a maglev, and the bowl spins and the ingredients are put very beautifully in the bowl, so it looks and presented incredible. And
that much energy going into bowl technology and bowl making technology is insane. And this is why so many people feel insecure. This is why so many people feel fucked up in the head. It's also the reason that so many people seek out these forms of escapism and have these parasocial relationships with people that they don't know. I'm not talking about just on the internet, but even these TV shows like Love Island got people crashing the fuck out.
So for the sake of my mental health, I will no longer be watching Love Island anymore. For the sake of my mental health, I will no longer be watching Love Island because this shit has me fucked up and they did my girl and I is so dirty and I'm over it. I'm over it and I can't watch black women being paid. Like I can't, and I'm not going to sit here and have black women's paid be monetized. So I'm done. I'm canceling my subscription.
Baby girl, calm down. Take a Valium. Go to sleep. It is okay. This is madness. You understand? You got all of that craziness. You got the robots. You got the social engineering through TV and the internet and all that other stuff. But then you have the blatant racism, okay?
That's your shorty?
Bouncing on this.
Whoa! What the fuck, dude? These your friends? I don't talk to niggers. Don't fucking talk to me. Stay the fuck away from me. I do not fuck with you people.
These internet streets over the last couple years have been crazy, crazier than any other time that I can imagine. It's like the modern internet and social media has become a fucking open Call of Duty lobby. And I came across a video today where this cop is following this boy, okay? And I'm just gonna play the video.
It's a warm day to be wearing that jacket. You're gonna get hit by a car here. You're gonna get hit by a car here. Stop. Stop. I'm asking you to stop. I'm asking you to stop. I'm doing a traffic stop on you. You walked across the road in front of a car.
When I watched that video, I was enraged. And this is the reason I wanted to make this video in the first place, to say we're not okay as people. Because I understand that the powers that be do what they do, and I see stuff like this, and we're conditioned to, okay, that cop, that racist piece of shit cop that y'all just saw in that video, obviously was raised and conditioned to take up that badge so he can feel a power trip over people that he despises. You understand? And obviously, as a person that is on the other end of that, the tribal nature of me being a human being, I feel livid. I see red when I see a video like that. It makes me want to. I have to calm myself and still my emotions, because I'll get on here and say something that will put me on somebody's watch list. Okay, let's just put it like that. But I see stuff like that, and obviously my tribal nature sparks up and says, why do we have to continue to endure this? Right? Knowing that the powers that be is a multicultural, diverse group of individuals that control all of the world. And they pit us against each other in order to keep their power and maintain their power. So when I see videos like that and I feel that emotion, that is why it is there. It is for me to elicit a response and for us to continue to go back and forth with each other. And I know people say, well, how can you lead with love? That's not what I'm saying we should do. That's not what this video is about. I'm saying we're not okay as a society. This society is rotten from its core, because the society is based on materialism from the very beginning. It's based on capital. It's based on capital. And what was the number one capital in this country when this country started? People. You understand? That ideology, even though it may not be so overt to say, oh, there's a slave system or there's a serf and serfdom system here, that system still exists. It does. In the justice system and discrimination, like you just saw there on the streets, there's no reason in the country that's supposed to be free that a boy shouldn't be able to wear a fucking hoodie from down the street without being accosted by a piece of shit cop like we just saw right there. There's no reason that in this country, as a black person, as a black father, I should have to worry about my kids who now live in the South getting victimized, okay? And it coming back that the justice system won't look out for them because they're of black and Hispanic descent. That shouldn't be a thing, right? And then my tribalism, once again, sparks up. And it's the same thing online. Y'all see, like, I'll make videos throughout the week about, these various shorts where I'm going back, where I'm doing reactions and stuff. And some of these videos are really triggering, right? And then what they do is they elicit an emotion out of me to respond to them, to say, you know what, this is dumb, or I make jokes out of it, or, my style of how I make videos, okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, I know that when I do that, it's obviously to get out my emotions about the video, but I also know that it's divisive. I know that but I'm not the one just pushing some algorithm. It's being pushed to me. It's being pushed all over the place. I'm just responding to what I'm seeing in the algorithm, right? I'm not making an excuse. I'm just saying this is what it is what it is. It's a constant way that we're divided and never together enough to fight the actual fucking machine, because the machine is grinding us into dirt. And once they can completely replace us, as you can see that they're trying to do, they will. The only reason that they haven't is because, there's some chinks in arm. Humans are very malleable creatures, regardless of, our mental deficiencies, on our social deficiencies. We learn and adjust to a lot of different things. You put somebody on a job site and he doesn't know one job, you can get him to learn a couple more jobs. That's a lot harder to do with a machine that is designed to wash dishes, or a machine that's designed to make fucking bowls. Well, if you need him to make bowls, how you gonna have him go clean out the freezer? You see what I'm saying? A human can do that. The nigga that makes bowls can go into the freezer and have to clean out the freezer if y'all need help in the freezer, or go take out the trash. You know, because we as humans are designed to do many a thing, not just one thing, many a thing, right? But we're constantly at each other's throat because we're living in this system of artificial scarcity, capitalism, where we're at each other's throats trying to claw our way to the top on top of each other. And tribalism is a big part of that. White people are like this, black people are like this, gay people are like this, straight people are like this, right? And you see this shit, and you're a part of these different tribes. You are, and it's gonna elicit different emotions out of you, whether you like it or not, because you are a human fucking being. You're not like one of those robots behind the counter at Roosties. You are a flesh and blood human fucking being. You understand? And so it's gonna spark that on you. And the powers that be, not just in this time, but for all time, have understood that like nothing else. As long as you keep us divided, as long as you keep us at each other's throats, as long as you keep us so we're not okay, they can rule the world. All right. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, got something out of this video. I know it's kind of a short one today, and that video with that cop following that boy pissed me off so bad. And there's a lot more I want to say and speak on, and just the gratuitous use of the N-word by all these different people calling. Because look, bro, like, and once again, that's what I'm saying as far as this emotion stuff. There are certain instances where I have to be careful because I know that I would crash out. A cop following me like that, I'm not doing nothing with. Like, I have to steel myself, because even just watching that video, I have to steel myself. You feel what I'm saying? Watching some of these interactions that I see out here, you know, on these internet streets against black people, I'd be like, it couldn't be me, right? And then I'd be like, but I know it's trying to elicit an emotion out of me. So, but the whole fucking world likes to attack us. So it is hard not to say, right? But I know above all that other layer, let's say I'm here as a black person, and then all the other shit that thinks that it sits above us sits here. I'm talking about the powers that be, and all of the ravenous racists that get on here that think that they have some power over us. Above them sits the machine. You understand? And the machine don't give a fuck about none of this stuff down there. The machine is only using all of us as a means to fuel its own ends, whatever the fuck that may be. You understand? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye bye.